After क्या करेंगे जी ये कैसे?
After you can play on the TV and you can watch what you are doing. That's like that.
It's recording.
You tell me?
Before you told me about jnana,
Yeah.
that jnana is always looking, always the witness,
Yeah.
always looking, and whatever your actions are, this jnana is saying, hey, he's going to do this again, let him learn his mistake, let him learn his mistake. What I want to ask you is it necessary to assume full responsibility
Yeah.
for this knowledge?
Yeah.
To always act on that knowledge?
Yeah.
To get to know that knowledge?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like I feel that Shiva and me, like separation.
That's the wrong way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So what I must do is assume full responsibility for being that totally. But to be that totally means being so pure,
Yeah.
so absolutely pure,
Yeah.
that is the purpose of my life, is
Yeah.
to totally manifest, to make real
Yeah.
this God
Yeah.
through me.
God is through you. Means God is you. You are the God. Because you have a lot of power inside you, which you cannot see. How it works and how it is workable, who makes it to work, all this. You know that? So through many practices and many things that this kind of very super knowledge is attained. When that knowledge comes, that person never allow any vasana to come near him. That's the main stuff. Hey, no, not this. Hey, not this. Hey, not
When you say
this.
vasana, you mean demon or some outside
Any kind of
influence?
smell. Either it is a demon or a good.
Yeah.
We never agree to both of them. It's all always there, man. You enjoy your your way. You go away. I don't want anything in me. Just I am happy. Just being like that. In bliss. Just. That kind of jnana, that kind of jnani is fire.
Yes.
And that kind of jnana comes only in time when someone is verily confused or verily in Brahman. So it's not possible that you have to cut off your mind. Who says that? You need not to cut off your mind from wandering. Let it wander. It can go anywhere. It's like a laser. It will go through every place. You don't stop it. Let the mind wander. But what about your body? The thinker is always there. That is Shiva's position and Vishnu position. Always thinking, I am doing all the bloody drama.
Yeah.
So when that comes into the mind, then that kind of parts and activities are totally changed. The situation becomes very normal for you, and always you are a person who is always willing to have peace. And something disturb you means maybe you are lifting, hey, bloody hells, go away. Like a Rudra Tandava or a Nataraja. The dance of Nataraja is to be the world's creation. He dance, all of us who are doing everything, running here and there, and what we are doing is he's doing.
Right.
So-
So if we are doing something wrong, like
Yeah.
we are holding on to pride and we are hiding behind this pride and this ego or whatever it is, and the only way really to get out of that situation is to have be humble, have humility, courage, and honesty.
Stay away. Whatever you want to think within your body, within your mind, this mind always works with that thinking. So, who wants to say anything? Someone kills a man, you are seeing that within your view. You are observing that someone is doing that act. In the meanwhile, you have to bring yourself into a control. Yes, I am doing that bloody silly act also. I don't want to see it. I will cross other way. That I am the doer there. So when I am doing all that, then what is the reason of confusion? So you are not involved with your body, but the mind thinks always constantly, I am doing that bloody act. Changes the position of the mind. I am doing, me not doing. But the doer, but thinking is me. So that is the Sankalpa in Vishnu or Brahma or Shiva or anything that the man is in confusion or in illusion or in super concentration or awareness or whatever you can say for that.
So in a way, are you saying that there's one mind? Just one mind?
Yeah, mind is one, but it makes many dimensions,
Right.
many activities, many things. It's just only one.
Right. I have many things to ask you, Baba. But
Human bodies, consciousness is mind.
Human body's consciousness is mind.
Apart from the body, the consciousness is something very serious. That's equal to God. That man have nothing to say European, Indian and Chinese and Pakistani and this and that. That man would say, all of you guys, fuck up, get away. Yeah, that's the final decision. Get away, all of you guys, confusing me, get away. So that status, hard to attain, okay?
Yeah, I think that is what my search is to obtain that state. I mean, that is definitely my search. And what I am looking for is the best way to actually attain that. You say like practices.
Yeah.
Practices. And one way that I am looking more and more now at is looking at community. Now, living with community of people, always looking what is real in this situation, what is real. To be very honest and to be open.
Yeah.
To say together, to discover what I am hiding. And that is one way.
You don't hide anything. Because everything is happening in front of you. Then why you have to hide anything?
Yeah, I know, but that is a condition of human people.
Yeah.
Is to hide and stay behind and say, I am separate from this. I am separate. But that is conditioned.
That is the separation, you from God, you from creation. Separating you. Thinking very low. Thinking very low.
But in the West, that is the way all creation. I am separate. I must have big wealth. I must protect. Security.
This is the confusion or illusion in the human being. I have a big wealth, and I must have a big wealth and this and that. Wealth one can have. It is provided for you. It's yours. You enjoy it, man. You are confused means, wait, how I can say? You are confused. The God who gives you all that comfort is not confused, just watching you. Did you enjoy or you are confused still?
Yes.
If you are confused, he will not be responsible. If you are doing something else, he is not responsible for your doings. But since he is always watching, hey, still he is there. I have given every comfort and still he is doing all the bloody silly things and this and that. Yeah, this is what naturally the life here on this planet is just to enjoy. Because here it is always something that we have to die. Anyone comes here has to go away.
It's the only certainty.
Yeah, it is a real and certain.
Right.
So when we come under a tree, the fear of death, it eats away the man. And it steals away the health of the man. After certain years, fear, I may die. Why you are so much confused about death? Your day-to-day life is death.
Yes, I am seeing that more and more.
Yeah. Today you are alive means it is death. Otherwise you are not alive. So death and life is equal. Same. And one cannot overcome the death. That's the final decision in the God's council. to withdraw and put it in the other place as a choice. Ah. So no confusions at any time and no fear about death at any time. It comes in time. He is waiting. Okay, you wait there. We are ready for you. Receive you. We can receive you when I want. But you don't disturb me. Still wait there. He waits for us. You can order him. You wait because you are God. So for that you don't need such activities which must be a virtue or this and that. You can do anything in this world because it is the world where you have to do something else. It is crazy or good or bad, whatever it may be. Who worries about that?
Okay, if I can say one thing to you, one teacher, okay, this last 10, 15 years is this Rajneesh, okay, he said more or less, you can do anything, and all these people went into big emotional freedom, big negative freedom, big negative, not good things. So in a way, they are being free. They think, freedom, and I think in that situation, they create much karma. Much bad things they create.
That is what the master who explained them. You have to do everything to attain this way. So that master is not well versed in such a way to stop them also. Before you have to explain them. Hey, freedom is something very serious, guy. Freedom is not that you must use the drug and dance here and there and make crazy all around. Is not the freedom. Your freedom is something very serious.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
That freedom never says to make all the craziness. Just always in bliss. I am doing everything there, man. Then why I am in confusion? What is the thing that is making me dissatisfied? I am doing everything for my satisfaction. Then I have to satisfy. So it never means use drugs and this and that and go crazy with 96 Rolls-Royce car and making all the craziness and going and speaking political ideas and this and that against a government in other country. These are all not good. You are a monk, you have no business in politics. Politician will confuse you in many ways. But you are a monk, a master who has to give life. You cannot go and confuse any bloody persons around. Just to say, okay guys, you are doing perfectly well. You do and you enjoy. I am always blessing you, that's all. You do good or bad, I don't know anything. I am a monk. My hands are raised like this. People bless you. Enjoy that. That's all.
Right.
Chakarega, okay. World is that.
Yeah.
This is the world. Good ideas are always welcome in the society. And the community needs peace and happiness. So the community needs peace and happiness. It is not attained through a craziness. Or to be a fundamentalist. It cannot be done. You have to be free in every way.
No tradition.
A dress will not make any difference for a person, either he is a saint or a normal person. Dress is dress. Just covering up the body.
Right. Face is face, doing
And eating food will not make any problem. This food is always provided for you. Whatever you want to eat is there. And you are eating. Some foods are there, always bringing you into some confusion, like lustful feeling or something like the, anger, raising foods and all these. These are all not the problem. These can be controlled through the body too. After eating all this, you can keep the body. I think, okay, man, now it's not so good. I am eaten well. Let me have a good nap. So that way, one can control the food system also through the body. These are all easy ways. ये फोटो बना रहा है देख.
What does Kullu mean? But in a way, it is like he is teaching, really there is no personal life. So the way to not live personal and separation is to live in community, where people live together, and then there is no separation. Then always you are being truthful, you are being honest and open with everybody. And then you can have big mirror to see who you really are. So that is what is happening in this community in California.
That's right.
And now community in London, getting bigger, in Holland, in Italy, in Israel, so growing.
That's right. Big community.
Yeah, getting bigger.
ठीक है. The guy is happy, so it's okay. He is happy. Recognizing the self is not so easy for a man. Recognizing self is very difficult. I see many a time many different formations of Bhagwan, God, and think a lot about it. Right, it is there all the time. It is the duration, what it said. So how can one separate from that one? It looks to be everything, doing all the job. So we are also doing all the job to survive and to suffer. Suffering through our ignorance, surviving through our intelligent ideas. Yeah, that's the word. Anyway.
But sometimes I'm thinking with some form of like worship, like Shiva worship or something like that. Sometimes I'm thinking that is like putting God outside of you.
Achha.
So with meditation now, more just sitting very quiet and relaxed and seeing thoughts and they come and they go and seeing, no attachment, something like this. Rather than saying Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, or Kapurusha, what these mantras. So what do you I mean, you said that by meditating and by special practice, one is able to like develop.
Yeah, much development. When you say concentration through mantra, mantra is to concentrate the mind which is wandering. So when something is chanted, the particular stuff comes in front of you and the mind comes to a stable. What I am doing, something I am saying and something I am seeing. So the mind is always in a control and in a state of strong oneness. That's mantra. To concentrate.
Because I think there is a tendency in the West always to feel very special. So by doing this mantra or that mantra, a person gets idea, I become a powerful person, or I am special, or I have special relations.
That
is
kind
the
of,
danger.
when one comes into a special idea, I am special and I must be special, then it is the dead stuff, dead guy.
Right.
Dead guy. I am not special and I am not separated from anything. I am nothing that is special. I am very special by my offerings, my givings. I am very special in my protection of these people, the universe. I am very special in punishing or destroying too. So,
मोती ले गया कुल जमाना, तुम भी पीछे न रह जाना। मोती ले गया कुल जमाना, तुम भी ले लो